What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got an absolute treat for you. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, first off, I thank you very much. You clearly have great taste. But secondly, you know that we have 4 kids at home and shopping for an RV is as hard as can be. Today we're down at the 2025 DFW RV party in the middle of the Cowboy Stadium, 64,888 sale special. So if you guys are down in the area, make sure to check that out, or Funtown RV's link. That'll be down in my profile as well. But this 356QB, I don't know what the QB portion stands for, but it's got 2 full baths. And as you can see, the bunk situation is fantastic. Great place to sleep some kids. Now, normally I start right on the inside, but I'm going to give you about a 45-second walk here to one, show you that outdoor kitchen, but also here onto the back next to the balloons. Look at that. You have a rear entry as well. So that has access for inside, outside to the second bath, maybe for the kids or the guests. If you're doing a little bit of mud and, imagine this is like, creekside or something, you can come in and kind of wash yourself off. You're ready to go. Plus this outdoor kitchen with the amount of sleeping space that you get doesn't hurt anybody. Massive refrigerator, pull-out griddle, and a plumbed-in sink. Pretty darn cool. If you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Drop some comments, even if it's just, say what's up. But again, it's the 2025 Wildwood Heritage Glen 356 QB. And since this is a, bunk model, I'm going to start back in the back. But first, right off the bat, I mean, what do you guys think about this decor? Salem, time and time again, Salem and Wildwood, sorry, from time and time again, just crush it in the decor department. From the, the fifth wheel that you have here all the way down to the travel trailers. I just think they do a really good job. But this back bunk room, I mean, look at all the space that you get, because you have the dual opposing slides. Right over here, you have like a queen bed fold-out couch, which is really nice. Let me shut this door. And then you have a bunk. And the cool thing about the bunk is, too, is if you're sitting down on the couch, you want a little extra headroom because you're not sleeping in it. Well, flip that bunk up, now you're good to go. But you also have an emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry with a Dracula shade, so you can stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some of those nosy eyes out. But it is mind-blowing how much space is in here. If you're not someone that has a family or the need to have a bunch of kids, you could totally make this a pretty bad to the bone office or like a secondary living room. You got plenty of storage, hookups for a big old TV, another big old bump there, as a big old bunk there as well. You got a mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby. You'll be seeing a lot of that thing today, because there are a lot of bathrooms and a lot of mirrors. And one of the bathrooms is going to be right here, but oddly enough, I was expecting a mirror right there, but porcelain throne. The mirror's right there, so it's keeping me on my toes. I love that backlight right there. But, we have a 3-year-old, and I think that having the tub is a really great value to really, everything that you need as far as like dad life. You have the shade that comes up, you're ready to go. You don't even have to stand in that to show you got enough room. But I love the fact that it has a tub. You also got the stainless steel bowl here as well, with some access to your plumbing. And then if you flip it around, you got plenty of space, there too as well. So pretty darn neat. Now coming back up into the living room, I think it's time to kind of show this off in a little bit more depth. Runski, you're going to have a slide with pretty darn good head height. You're looking at probably, I'd say probably like 6'2", 6'3" or so. The U-shaped dinette with the drop-down bed too, which is nice. And you're also going to get the square-style European windows there too as well, with the thermofoil shades there, or the alumifoil shades, so that way it kind of reflects the sun back out, so it doesn't get extra hot when you close it in too, which is nice. Plus, obviously, you can block out everything you want. But what do you guys think about that dinette? Looking fantastic with that fake plant in the cups. Get a real good vision of what the RV life could be about with that, baby. You have a sofa right here that pulls out for an additional sleeper, makes about a full-size bed. And then, you got the TV and the fireplace. We'll give you a closer look at that here in just a second. But first, this is going to be your kitchen area. Now, the one thing that they are short on is most definitely countertop space. It needs a little bit more countertop space, but they attempt to, rectify that, right there. So I think that definitely makes it suitable. What do you guys think? Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Stainless steel under-mounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Maybe you need a little shelf to put your salt and pepper shakers. Well, you got that right there. Open-ended, pretty darn snazzy. 15K ACs on this unit as well too. So it'll keep you nice and chilly, even down here, you know, in Texas, which the heat down here I know gets pretty crazy because it's 79 and it's like 10 degrees at home when I left. It was snowing when I left, and I get down here, I'm sweating my bejiblets off, but I'm having a great time doing it. You got plenty of places to put, you know, all your Wienerooskies and your Bourbonskas, and then the 12-volt refrigerator, one of the bigger ones. Freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. For a family of sleeping in this, it's probably like a 4 to 5 day supply if you guys are eating, you know, purely out of the fridge and freezer, but pretty darn cool. Nice size TV. I'm going to guess probably, what would you say, 40, 45, 40 inches, something like that. But you also have the JBL speaker controls right here, along with some storage, and then, you know, storage on either side. You also have the mirrored reflective finish with that fireplace too, you know, which is really nice, and then the neutral colored flooring. You're also going to see a barrel roof, which I think is nice. We'll give you a little better view of that. Let me spin around. JBL speaker right there, by the way, there, and then a fan. I mean, look at that roof. Let's go ahead and pop this up there. How it kind of arches. Just gives you like the feeling of a little bit larger. I also like the accent lighting there up above. You also get a couple places where you maybe could hang up like a dog leash or two, fuse box, and a little bench to maybe, you know, sit down and put some shoes on. Now, right across from the entrance, you have your control panel, so all your different awnings and slide outs, lighting fixtures, and then of course, you know, all your light ups right there as well, along with your Suburban tankless on-demand hot water heater will be located there. You have your lighting, you know, your dimmer. Bada bing, bada boom, you are ready to rock. And then you're going to open up this thing, and I mean, you got a pretty good size shower, no doubt about it. The old steamer stink sucker, 2,500 right there, along with the porcelain foot flush throne with a good enough spot. I don't even have to sit down. That is going to be a good position to be in. You're also going to get the head height of around 6'2" and 6'6" right there, along with the place where you can hike up your leg. And then you also got the backlight for the mirror there. And again, baby, the Bowling Hall of Fame is down here too. I just found that out, so I'm probably going to try to sneak away during the show if I can. But pretty darn snazzy. You got the plumbing, and then, you know, the Max Air fan there too as well. Heading up into the bedroom, you're going to have a, looks like a king-size bed with the backlight, and then some shelves above the windows. And again, they have the shades built into the wall. You're also going to get outlets on both sides, which is really nice. Now here up underneath, you get some pretty cool storage. I like how you have those little totes right there. It's also going to be hands-free on the strut system. Ask me what Pinnacle washer and dryer will fit in this space. Yeah, what Pinnacle washer and dryer will fit in that space? I don't know. It's a question to find out. First person in the comments that answers that will get a gold star. You also have the washer and dryer here, outlets, prepped for the Wi-Fi, and then you got a big old long bar right there, you know, to hang up all your clothes, and a place to maybe put some foldables as well. And I think that looks, you know, pretty darn sharp. The head height in here too, not complaining about that one bit. Probably 6'3", 6'4". You're also going to see another window, emergency exit. You know, God forbid you ever need to use it, you do have it. But you're also going to have outlets, USBs, and then you got, you know, boom, a little hidden storage right there as well. Your controls for your slide room will be right here, and then, you know, 3 pull-out drawers. But all right, guys, what do you guys think? We're going to head around the outside, probably spend, you know, about a minute there, and then, you know, get skedaddling on to the next camper. I got a whole bunch of RVs to record, and I plan on hitting as many as I can. But again, 2025 Wildwood Heritage Glen 356QB, baby. You have an aluminum frame construction, fiberglass sidewalls, heated and enclosed underbelly, as well as the molded fiberglass front cap. And I like how you have the lights up front too as well. You're also going to see you got quite a bit of storage here up underneath, which is pretty common, you know, in the RV industry. But, you know, something to point out, not everyone's got it. You got a spare tire, a battery box, and then this one's got electric auto leveling as well. You can get it, I think, with an upgraded leveling if you want to. Yeah, I think you can get it in the manual if you choose, which, you know, not too many people do. Leash latch right here, and then heated and enclosed underbelly as well with your, you know, aluminum frame construction. You're also going to see that you have a bottle opener to get cracking, open some cold cans of apple juice, and then the battery disconnect right there. The solid steps that flip up into the doorway, screen door. It's also going to be a friction hinge door, so you don't have to worry about the wind slamming it shut on you, unless you're, you know, camping out in some pretty wild conditions. But you also have the extra large grab handle as well. I'll give you another little look here of the specs and the floor plan. But the JBL speakers exterior are going to be right there, along with the awning that has the LED lights under it. Dual axles shining up like justice right now. And here we are, baby. Probably I'm cooking more outside than I am inside, but you have a griddle top right here, which is very, very nice. The metal topping, and then you also have outlet, control, plumbed in sink, plenty of storage. And then right here, I mean, you got the refrigerator for probably, a 48 rack of apple juice, no problemo. Now on the back side, you're going to have prep for the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, so you can, hook that up, get on top of your roof, check your seals, check your slides, do all that. And then you also have the rear observation camera, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also have an opening there or a place where you can put the old stinky slinky too, which is going to be really nice, along with your tank valves there too as well. Or your dump valves, I guess I should say, however the verbiage is you want to use. There's going to be the valve right there. Back end of the pass-through storage is also going to have your docking station. So city water, fresh water, black 1. It's basically a sprinkler system for your poop tank, a black tank flush. Hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, and then your winterization system and cable and satellite there too as well, along with your other propane bottle over on this side. But all right, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you guys found some value in this, and I see you next time. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Heritage Glen 356QB. See you. Meow, 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 meow.